Hey everybody, and welcome back to Mama Marcy Dial's Kitchen. I've got a few more goodies cooked up for you today to share with you and your children and hopefully brighten your Christmas this year with some yummy treats. The first of which is a cornflake version, wreath version of Rice Krispies. Love it. It's just, this is what we are making. Your ingredients: 1 stick of butter. We're going to melt that over a low heat in a saucepan. Once it's all melted, we're going to add in 3 cups of mini marshmallows. Get that all melted, and then we're going to toss in our green food coloring for a wreath color, however much you need, a teaspoon of vanilla for some yummy flavor, and 4 cups of corn flakes. Stir it all together. While it's still nice and warm, you're going to get 1 little dollop onto a plate. They do say that it kind of makes it easier if you use Crisco covered fingers for this, but I'm going to do some working with it, and hopefully my cornflakes won't stick together. And I've got a fact for you regarding wreaths, the origin of wreaths. I like that there's lots of different origins, different backgrounds, and what was believed and what they did. But the first of which was from the Celts. They were made, of course, out of holly leaves. I'm sprinkling some Red Hots on for our holly berries right now as we speak. And the Celts believed that these were had magical protective powers, and that's why they hung them on their door. The Christians, of course, have had a few issues with that, but have continued, as we all know, to display the wreath at this very wonderful time of year. So, as I said, we have taken it, just a spoonful of our cornflakes, shaped it into a wreath, hollowed out the center of our circle, put a few little Red Hots on for some holly berries, and we have our wreath creation. There it is. The next, since we discussed the extratropical cyclone that creates snow to put us all in that spirit this year, and at this time of year, we are going to make some snowman nutty butter goodies. Yummy, fun for the kids, fun for you to make. Simple, and the ingredients for this are some white almond bark chocolate. We're going to melt that. I chose to melt it in the microwave, and I'm going to grab that real quick. Melt that for 1 minute, and as directed on your package, my package told me to melt it for a minute and then stir for 15-minute intervals until I get it to a nice consistency. I've got it to just about, it runs off my spatula, which is perfect. I'm going to take my nutty butter, and my trick for you on this is to just separate them. Separate him now so you won't have to worry about it later. We're going to just cover him with our white chocolate. Love it. Yummy, yummy. And then we are going to grab him out of there and use our arms. Our arms for our snowman are pretzel sticks. Of course, what else? Nothing better but 1 pretzel stick cut in half. And we are just going to lift him apart, and right there where the nutter butter goes in the fold, we are going to insert our pretzel sticks. And then we are going to put 3 little Red Hot buttons for his buttons. I've got a fact for you about snowmen. In courtesy of Bethel, Maine, in 1999, the largest snowman on record. His buttons were made of 3 tires. He had 9 tires in all on him. He was made from 9 million pounds of snow. I am putting my eyes on. Our eyes are made out of tiny, mini chocolate chip morsels. And kind of messy right here, but that makes my eyes. Then I'm going to take some orange frosting, and that's going to be my little carrot nose. And the way I did mine was just to take a little Just put a little dollop on with my icing, my orange icing, and then I just used a toothpick for my nose and kind of I actually just used my fingers and rolled it into a little carrot-shaped nose. And I've got that, and then I've got whatever other color you like. We used green for our scarf. And I'm just going to put a little X on there across the middle to make that festive little scarf. 2 10-foot pine trees made our 9 million pound snowman's arms. Crazy. Would have loved to see it though. It officially melted in June of '99 after he was made. But there you have it. Our little snowman, Nutter Butter. He's delicious and fun for you and the kids to enjoy. These recipes have been in my family forever. We've enjoyed them, and I hope you can too. Thanks.